everybody. Today I'm doing my January plan with me, and I guess let's just get into it. So first I'm starting off by setting up my title page for January, and for this I drew this glass with a drink in it that has lemons and what looks like rosemary. And I basically just referenced this picture that I saw on Pinterest because when I saw it I was like, wow, that looks really refreshing. To be fair, I've never really tried the drink myself, but it looks super cute, and I just wanted to go into January and this whole new year with 2020 and all with the idea of having a fresh start. To color in this little doodle, right now I'm using a Tombow Dual brush pen, and I also used a Crayola super tip in light blue and a zebra mildliner brush pen in yellow. I'm adding some shadows with a gray Crayola super tip. Also for the black outlines and for the black lettering that I'm doing right now, this is a Pentel Fude Touch pen, which is one of my favorite pens to use for lettering. Okay, so now I'm setting up a brain dump page, and these are really useful because I love having just a place where I don't have to care about the aesthetics, and this page is great for that because I feel like my creative freedom is just liberated. So basically what I did to write out this title was I took a Crayola super tip, the same one that I used for the blue water in the title page, and I wrote out the words brain dump in kind of a calligraphy style, but the words aren't connected. And now I'm just going through and outlining the words with a sage green Tombow Dual brush pen. And that's the same one that I used to color in the rosemary. Oh, and then I felt like it was a little bare, so I just added some flourishes with some more of these rosemary leaves. I think they're rosemary leaves. I'm not sure. I wasn't too sure how I felt about how this turned out, but I just wanted to give it a go, and I'm glad I did. So moving along, I decided to set up my calendar page, and you can see here this is the October calendar, and you can see that it's clearly not filled out at all, and this has happened a lot in the past where I just haven't filled out my calendar spreads. So I decided that I would try to change things up. So I decided to make a smaller calendar since I wasn't really writing very many events. So I just drew out the grid kind of freehand with a Pentel energel, and then I just used the bullet end of a zebra mildliner brush pen to number the days. And finally I used a Pentel Fude Touch brush pen and lettered the word January and gave it some little flourishes. These are all the same materials from the last page. So then I went back in with my Pentel energel and I numbered the days traditional bullet journal style, but in 2 columns. And then what I decided to do was circle the days that had something significant and then write what that event was in the list of numbers. I wasn't really sure what to do for this page, but I decided that I'd try setting some goals, also keeping track of what music I liked this month, and maybe some favorites. So I lettered all those categories and hopefully I'll fill them out. And actually for my goals, I did start filling out a few. Hopefully I'll stick with them. Moving on from that cute little food-motivated distraction, I decided to dedicate the next spread to planning out the rest of my winter break, which I am currently enjoying. So I wrote the words out in a Pentel Fude Touch, the same one that I've been using, and I did this effect where I have some big words and some little words, which I really like to do for my notes. So then I went ahead and I started planning out what I wanted to accomplish for all of these goals that I had. And so you can see here that I'm planning out organic chemistry. I'm checking out how many sections I have and how many I want to finish. And I wrote out a provisional plan. I'm not totally sure that's how you say it in French, but I do feel like I remember hearing someone say plan provisoire. So I just wrote that down. And then I also planned out my goals for dance and physics. I've never taken physics before, so next semester it's going to be my very first time. So if you have any tips for me or any like resources, please let me know down below. I would be eternally grateful. Oh, and I also planned out some of my goals for YouTube. I've been trying to get more consistent with making videos because it's honestly something that I enjoy, so hopefully I'll keep up with that. Lastly, I planned out my ideas for my room makeover, which I'm not 100% sure I'm going to get to during the rest of this break since I only have one more week. But it's something that's been on the back of my mind for a very long time, and hopefully I can at least start. So finally it was time to move on to weekly spreads. Also, I apologize how much my head has been in this. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. Moving along, I just did this spread that I've been doing quite a lot recently, where I just draw 8 lines, and then I did that for 4 more pages, and then I had all my weekly spreads basically outlined. So then I just went in and numbered everything. And I'm going to speed this part up a lot because it took quite a while. Also, guys, let me know whether you want to see all this lettering going on. Like, I tried to make it a little more interesting by changing up the angles, but really I'm writing a lot of numbers. So let me know, please give me feedback on whether you enjoy seeing all these numbers written out or whether you'd rather that I fast forward to the end. Thank you all so much for watching my videos and continuing to support me and my content. It really does mean a lot. We recently hit 186 subscribers on YouTube, and honestly, I'm shocked at how fast y'all have been coming. So if you want to continue supporting me and my content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow my studygram at m2da on Instagram. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys hopefully soon. Hello? Wanna say hi? I don't have food. Wanna say hi?